Right, let's try again. Right, let's see if we can get this working now. Right, good morning everybody. I hope everybody's well. Sorry, I just started the stream and then I had a problem, so I had to restart. Welcome to this stream. This is going to be a quick one this morning. This is the poorly citation longitude, which I believe has been fixed. So we're going to give it a go this morning and see what we get. Let's get cracking. And let's have a look. Right, hopefully frames are fixed. I was down to 1 before, so I'm going to hide the yoke. We're going to set our fuel first. Just going to have a quick look at the flight plan. Just going to do a quick flight from Birmingham down to Exeter today. I just want to see how well this is doing now. Our fuel is going to be 5084. That seems a lot. We'll just leave it as it is. I think something's not right with the fuel on there anyway. Right. So batteries on 1 and 2. Now I have noticed Windows didn't update yesterday, and we have managed to get a bit of a glitch in our sound. It's happening on every airliner and aircraft as well. So available power external.
Pause system test.
Okay. God, these frames are still not quite right. We'll give it a minute to see if it catches up. If it's going to stay like this, this is unworkable, but we will see what we get. Right. So our bus tie is on. Let's go and set up our left FMC. So first things first, we want to make sure this says FMS, so it follows the flight management plan. Heading 1 needs to be nav 1, so it shows our ILS frequency when we get close to the airports. The radio frequency, we need to put the ILS frequency in for our arrival. So let's find what that is. I'm just going to load my Navigraph charts. Oh, subscriber. Flights in today, thank you. Flights in today, appreciate that. That's good. Right, so we are radio frequency, that was it. Subscription made me lose my mind. Right, sim brief and so where's our flight plan gone? Runway 33 into runway 8. Okay. I have a feeling that it's going to glitch out, and I don't know why. I'll have a look at the minute the frames are holding up, but we will check. So runway 8 approach, the frequency for the ILS is 109.9, so let's finally get round to doing this. Just clicking the box here, we will type 109.9 and we'll click transfer to make the ILS frequency active. We'll then click home. A squawk we could do from here, which I'm not going to be online today, so I'm not going to bother. Nav mode we've done. Bearing we've done, which will be the nav 1. Speed bugs we can put on from here as well, which will just put the relevant speed bug onto the speed tape. Minimums we will set, even though they don't actually work at the moment, we will pop them in. And our wind under settings, we'll put wind option 3, and that shows you on here then there's no wind data at the minute, so there we go. Interesting. Oh, there it is, it's just pulled through. So I'm just going to go outside the aircraft for a minute and just move the mouse around and see what's going on. It seems to be a hell of a lag on everything. Yeah, it's still a massive lag. That's going to be unflyable. It was fine last night, so it's got to be something to do with the streaming I'm doing. We'll have a look. So we'll crack on for now. So we'll set our autopilot up on here. Altitude for this short flight today is going to be 230, so we'll punch that in up here. Check, that is done. Flight directors need to go on. Altitude is done. Our speed, we'll start off at a speed of 200. Make sure you flip the little switch at the back to manual. Vertical speed we will set as plus 2000 at first. I'm getting so much lag on the sound at the minute. And we will make sure our nav mode is selected. We'll set our barrow reference, which is going to be 29902 at the minute, because I'm not bringing any live weather in for this. Okay, setting our lights, we will put our anti-collision lights on, and we don't need our wing inspection lights, but we can pop our recog lights on. We put our logo lights on. It says it's in op. Okay, so setting our lights has been done for now. Next, and really important, is your anti-ice. We'll switch anti-ice on from here. And then we'll load our flight plan in here. Just wait for it to pull through. It shouldn't take long. He says. There we go, it's pulled through. Click home, we will click our procedures so we can see we're on an ADIMX 1 Delta departure on runway 33, which is correct. And our arrival will be into ILS runway 8. Which doesn't want to load at the minute, but I'll have a look. Okay, EGTE. approach ILS-8 here, but there isn't any. Just click load on that. There aren't any official arrivals. Right, so it's time to start the APU. Once we start moving, if there's that much lag, I might need to just kill the stream, but we will give it a go. We'll just wait for our APU to come online. We might be alright now, actually. It might have just been something Windows was working on. We'll find out. Okay, so APU is alive. Let's just start our engines. We've still got a bit of a sound lag, which is fine. Good morning, Mr. Koya. I hope you're well. Right, we're just starting engines. Okay, engines are just coming up, spooling up nicely. Okay, right, engines are alive, so we can just make sure that they don't just die. I have a little bug on my controller. The minute I touch my controller, it kills the engine, so I've just restarted them. Oh, thank you. Oh, is that when I did the announcement of Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out, when I revealed my face? I don't think anyone wants to see my face. I think they're more interested in the content of the streams, but I do need to get a webcam. My 10-year-old keeps telling me to get a webcam, but thank you. I don't think I don't think it's exciting, but there we go. Right, so engines are alive, flaps 1. We need to make sure now that our bus tie is on, really, from the engine generators, so our batteries don't go flat. APU off. Flaps are set. We're ready to push. Let's wait for Billy Joe over here to come and give us a hand. I am thinking about it, but I don't know. I'm not very confident in terms of putting my mush all over YouTube, but I might think about it. I might think about it. Are you on a hello, Mr. Flight Simmer 7700? I'm just testing out Restream, so we're on Twitch as well as YouTube this morning, and thanks to Mr. Flight Sim today who's helped me set that up. Let's take our parking brake off. No, that's fine. I'm just literally, I was told by somebody that they had not fixed. See you later, buddy. Yeah, I was told by somebody that they had not fixed the citation, so I gave it a quick go last night, and it worked. To customize. Okay, so we're pushing back. I thought I'd put the parking brake off, but problem. Okay, not to worry. Right, that'll do, Billy. That's far enough. Thank you, sir. See you later, Mr. Flight Simmer. Right. Hopefully with the frames. Now I have got, since Windows did an update, I don't know if you can hear the sound popping in and out. Since last night I've got a bit of a problem with the sound popping in and out. But it shouldn't really affect the flight. Okie dokie, he says. We've still got a bit of lag on the old frame rate for some reason. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. Okay, gotta watch this because it's it's like a fighter jet. It just run away with you. I am a little concerned over the frame rate. It just keeps dropping away. We will see what's occurring. Very, very stuttery this morning. Right, just going to stop here. I'm just going to pop into settings and let's just have a quick look at what we've got because my hard drive is going absolutely nuts at the minute. Let's just have a quick look at where we are. I might have changed something last night to try and push. Let's just terrain vector detail. I'm just going to try and pull a few things down. See if it makes a difference because I have been experimenting and I do have this morning a bit of a challenge. But I've got a feeling it's outside of Flight Sim because my computer is working overtime. For some reason my hard drive is working at 85. What is it? That's where the lag is. It's not coming from Flight Sim. What is the computer working on? Let's have a quick look. Process. Microsoft OneDrive is working hard. I don't know why, but my hard drive is working overtime. Disk usage. See if I can filter that. Right. At the minute, it's stopped. So let's have a look. Right, it's now, the minute I put the engines on, my hard drive usage has gone up to 100%. I'll have to monitor that. Again, it's really, really stuttery. CPU lag as well. Can't understand. Right, processes, CPU drainage. What is using the disk so much? This lag is becoming unusable. Let's have a quick look. Just line up with the runway. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Rotate. Give up. Something's not right with this aircraft. You can hear the sound. Okay, shift and
Landing here.
right.
Landing here.
Our frames are down to 7 at the minute. I'm just trying to see where the lag is. It's the hard drive. And it's Microsoft. Why is Microsoft Flight Sim writing to the hard drive so much? Right, so I've put some settings changes in the streaming software to see if we can make it any better. Okay, let's just speed up a little. So we've got a little bit of bouncy, but it's not like it was before. Hi, John. Well, that's what I'm testing. I did a flight last night, and do you know what? It was fine for the first time ever. And today, it absolutely seems fine. I haven't even put my strobes on. I think it has fixed it. Let's just increase our speed a little bit. I had a little bit of bouncing, a little bit, but I think that was wind related. It's not like last time, it was unflyable. I mean, you look at that now, John. By now, I was bouncing everywhere. That's smooth. Other than my frame's been a little bit sticky for some reason, which I think is down to the streaming. It's causing me a little bit of a lag, like now. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of lagging from the streaming software. I think I need to look at the settings, but apart from that, I think that's okay. Alright, let's just go direct to, what's this waypoint here, Gibso. Don't need to go all the way around today, since we are just on our own, we're not online. Flight plan, let's find Gibso. Click on Gibso and click direct to and activate. No, don't. Whatever you do, don't apply the glass cockpit fix, mate. Microsoft have already built one in now. So if you do that, you'll just have problems. I'm just wondering there's a little bit of bounce, but I think that's air mass related. It's not like it was. I'm more interested in why my speed hasn't increased. What have I done? Right, auto throttle, is that on? Just check that as well. It says the gear is up, but did it come up? And I'll tell you something, this is what's wrong. I'm getting all sorts of things, the speed brakes right. Oh dear. We can speed up now. Yeah, whatever you do, don't apply the fix, the FPS fix. It will not help you. Yeah, you need to make sure that you've not got that in your community folder at all, otherwise it will cause major problems. If you're getting problems with any avionics or any autopilot problems, it is 99% coming from an FPS fix in your settings. I'll just show you quickly on my screen because I'm not online today, so I can. In general, at the bottom, guess what? There's the glass cockpit refresh rate fix in there now, which needs to be set to medium. Yeah, so just make sure it's removed. Whilst I'm here, if you're also getting problems with the Airbus, make sure that your generic plane models AI traffic is set to on, and your general plane models multiplayer is set to off. Otherwise, you'll get problems with the power as well on the aircraft. See, look, I think the problem was caused. My joystick is doing weird things, and it automatically deployed the spoilers. Right, where are we? We're looking good this morning. Yeah, we're working fine now. Look, we're not bouncing anywhere. The only problem I've got is with my sound keeps glitching out, but that's something to do with a Windows update. Just glitched again. It's beautiful, that is. Look at that. That is stunning. Thanks, John. Yeah, I'm just doing a test flight, so have a nice sleep and we'll catch you another time. Take care, buddy. Right, okay, let's bring the speed down slightly. It's 270 knots. We're just going to drop our altitude now to 10,000. 7.5 is fine for the sake of this. And we're going to go a vertical speed descent at, if I can read it, 1,800 feet per minute. There we go. So we're going to arm our spoilers ready. Right, we will change to maintain our current heading on here. Next thing we're going to do is pop down to here. We will click home and change that to nav1, so we're now tracking our ILS frequency when we're getting in the airport. Right, we will change to maintain our current heading on here. Right, bring our landing lights on. Let's just bring our rate of descent down a little bit now. Our speed to 20 knots. We're going to get a landing gear call out just because the throttles are idled.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Right. So heading wise, we will now turn to a heading of 270. We'll just follow the coastline nicely now down. Down the Jurassic coast. So I've imported some scenery from I own a little holiday home down in Devon, and I want to have a look. I've imported the scenery in, and I want to see if we can see it in a minute. Not too far away. Well, I need to work out how to. Right, so apparently, yeah, you can see my mouse cursor now. That's brilliant. So a few people have asked for that in the comments, so I've put that back in. Alright, let's have a quick look at where we are. Not too far away, which is good. because I'm being nagged by the missus to go and get stuff done. I'm just going to keep this view for a minute because I'm really keen to see if the imported scenery I brought in from another maps supplier has worked. So just coming over Lyme Regis here. Seaton with their famous tramway. And then Beerhead, which is the bit that sticks out. I think I can see the bit I've imported ahead because it's the only bit in the water that's got some coloration or something. Let's have a quick look. So I presume it's where you can see those rocks in the water that weren't there before, but they are there in real life. So I presume that's it. Let's have a look. Well, that is the town of Sidmouth. You can see the square bit of what I've coloured in. Yeah, there's a bit of square landscape I've manually put in, you can see there. Looks a bit daft actually, doesn't it, that square bit? I don't know how to blend the corners in. It doesn't add much value really, does it? Okay, cool, back to flying. So into Exeter, we need to descend to 2,500.
Mic off. Mic on.
Right. So let's just bring ourselves up to a line ready. Speed down to 200.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Yep, I'd say they've certainly fixed the latitude. It hasn't been a problem today like it has been. Right, heading 270, just vectoring ourselves onto the ILS at Exeter. Speed to 180,
Landing here. Landing here.
flaps 1.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
Right, heading of 310. Oh, I keep missing the knob. Okay, so just checking that we've changed from FMS to nav1 on here so we can incept our ILS. We can see our IET identifier on the nav frequency now because we've got nav1 selected in bearing 1 mode. So we're pretty much all set to turn on to the, there we go, I don't know why I dropped down. So we'll head in of, we'll head due north. And we will hit approach. It's runway 70, so let's set a heading of 40. And there we go, we're localizer established now. And we're currently 1 free track miles from the airport. That's a beautiful view over Exeter. Gear down. Okay, flaps 2. We'll drop our approach speed slightly down. And then we'll set our final approach speed and then go to manual throttle shortly. Right, so we need to set our go around altitude of 3000. Flaps full. Okay, so throttle is mine. Over the M5. A little bit bouncy.
Autopilot.
Okay, we'll stop floating. A bit bouncy. Welcome to Exeter. I need to work out why the graphics are only loading so far ahead, but that's one for another day. Right, that concludes my little test of this citation. It's definitely working now. It's not bouncing everywhere. So, yeah, thank you for watching. We'll be streaming later on. We'll be doing a group stream, I think, later on VATSIM using the Airbus. But for now, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.